Round 1, Eastern Conference, the NBA playoffs, the Philadelphia 76ers. Understand this is only the beginning. A long road lies ahead. They start out the series on hostile ground as they square off against the Celtics.
It's time to kick off the postseason. Round 1, Game 1 of the Eastern Conference. So Philadelphia will get the first possession. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Maxey and Edgecombe man the backcourt. George and Embiid are up front. And it's Oubre in at the 3 spot. Maxey against White. Just 5 on the clock. It's blocked.
On defense, how valuable is White? He's a guard who can protect the rim.
Back to Tatum. George with a steal. The pull-up. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Outside Tatum. Picked by Vucevic. And it's Tatum missing.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Pass to Embiid. Here's George, pounded by Tatum. We played just over a minute here in the first. Let's go with a 3. Rebound by Philadelphia. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk to Joe Mazzulla for a minute. Coach knows that Joel Embiid is going to get his fair share of trips to the line, and he told me that's a part of his game, and he's great at it. If he can bait us into contact and still find a way to get a shot up, it's going to take a very disciplined approach from us tonight on Joel. We'll see if they're up for the task. Back to you, Brian.
Okay, thanks, Allie. White finds Vucevic. Tatum from long range. Hauser. Boston, no good that time either. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Maxey passes to George. Now Embiid puts it up from 17. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist.
I love the confidence Embiid plays with, especially this close to the rim.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls the timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments.
It's time to talk this over and try to put a stop to this run.
Yeah, I like the timeout here. The coaching staff needs to get these guys regrouped and refocused.
Here's Tatum. Pass to Brown. Back to Tatum. Fires from deep. Knocks it down from distance.
Well, Tatum is rightfully as confident as they come from deep. He saw that look and didn't waste it.
And the ball out of bounds. The Celtics will have it. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Now here's Brown. Pass to Vucevic. Now here's Tatum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over George. Rebound by Philadelphia.
Another miss. He is struggling for the quarter.
Here's Edgecombe, defended by Brown. Tatum against Embiid. Count that one.
2 strong points from Embiid. His MO is to own the painted area.
Hauser outside. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. On the break, George with it, picked up by Tatum. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Hey guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Well, you know, the analytics guys would tell you a team shouldn't be taking this many mid-range shots, but clearly they're shooting them with confidence.
Man, they're just having their way, bullying the other team in the painted area, imposing their will down there whenever they want.
The free throw is off from George.
You're not going to find many better two-way players than George. He gets after it at both ends every night.
To the paint. It's intercepted. Tatum from long range. Rebound by Philadelphia.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
The 15-footer. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Celtics trail by 7. Tries from 6 feet. And Tatum, the bucket on the assist by Brown. Tatum's got 5.
Such good play from Tatum near the hoop that time.
Here's Hedgecoe, defended by Brown. Here's Embiid. Clock at 6. Late clock, the Sixers need to put one up here. The 3 from Edgecombe. Tatum pulls it in. And it's Tatum with the ball for the Celtics. Brown, no good.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Oubre passes to Maxey. Now Embiid. George for 3. Yes, and it's Embiid picking up the assist. He has 7.
And great range is a big part of why George is a high-level scorer.
And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Up top, Brown. Hauser outside. Just 5 to shoot. White for 3. Rebound by the 76ers. Maxey feeling it out a bit. George outside. Launches it. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
They've played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Yeah, they've come out with more energy and effort, and that's reflected in the score.
And here's Brown for 3, and he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
I love that mentality from Brown. Comes right back down the court to answer the 3 with one of his own.
Inside, here's Embiid. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. Embiid's got 6.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Back to Brown. They double-team Brown. Three-pointer, Vucevic. They get it again. And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go. And Boston with some changes. Queta comes in for Vucevic. And it's Peyton Pritchard in for Hauser. Here's Brown. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Edgecombe. Maxey on the wing. From the arc. Rebound Boston. Tatum's got 4 rebounds in the game. Celtics trail by 10. And Embiid with the block.
You can see why Embiid owns the inside. He's just so physical.
And they recover it. Here's Brown. And the jam by Brown.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Maxey passes to Embiid. Here he goes. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Yeah, and it's easy to forget about Embiid's mobility. I mean, it was like he was happy to go right at the defense and remind them of it.
Some falls for him.
Molding himself into one of the most dominant centers in the league, Embiid has really come into his own.
Garza's checked in for Boston. Walsh comes in for White. Both shots good from the stripe.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Pritchard against Lowry. Now here's Pritchard, guarded closely. Here's Garza. And the three off target.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Pass to Lowry. And here's Embiid. Six to shoot. Back to Lowry. Fires the three. Can't get it to drop. Nice D from Pritchard. Celtics trail by 10. Here's Queta. Nice ball movement by Boston. Pass to Garza. Here's Queta. Embiid covers. Lets the three fly. Queta no good. Philadelphia leading by 10. Lowry outside. Now here's Embiid. The shot no good. Well, the Celtics shooting pretty low at 24% in this first quarter. Outside Pritchard. Right side Brown. The 15-footer, and he gets it to go. Brown's got his third bucket of the night.
Nice job to recognize the lack of D in that medium range area.
Screen by Embiid. Here's George. 10 points for him. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
And it's Brown off the drive. And Brown with the stuff.
Hey, Brown can sky with the best of them. Terrific athlete.
Pass to Embiid. Outside Grimes. Three-pointer, no good.
That's just a great effort on the defensive side. Plastered to the shoot.
Brown can't hit.
I mean, come on. That's a shot you expect him to make.
George outside. Pass to Embiid. Fades and shoots. That one's good for 2. Embiid's got 10 points in the game.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet, we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Shireman's checked in for Brown. Drummond's checked in for the Sixers. Watford comes in for Lowry. Here's Watford. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Pass to Garza. And here's Pritchard. Beyond the arc. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. For 3, George drops in the 3. 15 points in the game.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Here's Pritchard. Here's Shireman. Pass to Queta. Here's Garza. The 3 is up. The shot won't fall. Paul George. He's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for the 76ers. Scoring. And time for us to get back into it here in game one. A comfortable margin for the 76ers here, guys.
I'll tell you what, judging from that first period, you have to love what they're doing offensively.
Well, you know I'm going to give this coaching staff some credit. What a great game plan they've had. Let's see if this can continue.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, they've got Andre Drummond. Tyrese Maxey is out there with Quentin Grimes. Then there's Edwards, and it's Barlow in at the four-man position. Maxey against Pritchard. Here's the pick. Boston needs to get off a shot here. Tatum can't hit.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
For three, Maxey drains the triple. And the 76ers lead by 13.
And that's a tough shot to defend when Maxey pops up out of nowhere.
Tatum a screen on Maxey. Down low. Oh, Tatum with a throwdown.
What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Great pass to hit him in stride. Love to see teammates in sync with each other.
And Tyrese Maxey gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Second quarter basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. To the right side, three-pointer, knocks down the long J. Garza's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Maxey passes to Drummond, back to Maxey. To the middle. Now here's Drummond. Tight defense on him. 5 on the clock. Edwards finds Maxey. There's the triple. Tatum pulls it in. And so it's Tatum who brings up the ball for the Boston Celtics. Trailing by 10. To the inside. That's tipped. And now the Sixers on the break. Edwards with it. Picked up by Tatum. Pass to Maxey. Now here's Grimes. Philadelphia moving it around. Here's Drummond. Again, Philadelphia.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Pritchard with it. Some solid defense from Maxey. Philadelphia leading by 12. Edwards, the pass to Maxey. To the middle. Here's Grimes. And he'll take a trip to the line for two. Clearly got fouled on that shot.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Brown, he's checked in for Boston. The 76ers also with a sub. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Drummond. And he makes a first. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Celtics trail by 14. Pass to Garza. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that obvious.
Maxey passes to Embiid. Shot blocked. It's a one-on-one situation. Here's Brown. Grimes with a defensive effort.
It seemed like he changed his mind during the layup, tried to pull off another shot, and choked.
Maxey passes to Embiid. Shot clock at 6. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
He's so tough to stop. Even when you hit Embiid, he possesses the strength to muscle shots in.
Philadelphia shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game. Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Outside Tatum. For 3. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got rebound number 7 tonight. Outside Maxey. Pass to Embiid. There's the block. Down low. Man, Brown just showing his toughness inside.
Well, there's some power to JB's game. He can simply go through contact.
And there's the screen. Here's Maxey. Misses off the right iron.
I'm sure he'd like to have that back. That's a missed opportunity.
Takes one from 10 feet. Rebound by the 76ers. 17 points was their biggest margin. Philadelphia with another miss. Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball. Boston making a switch here. Walsh is checked in. Philadelphia also making some changes. George comes in for Barlow, and it's Edgecombe in for Edwards. Philadelphia leading by 13. Outside Grimes. For 3, George. Queta pulls it in. Queta's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Brown. Boston, no good that time either. Philadelphia has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Pass to Edgecombe. Now Grimes. Takes the 3. The rebound, Celtics. Tatum's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Queta. Maxey covering. The kick to Tatum. 4-3. Tatum rips the 3.
They've got some ground to make up, and shooting the 3-ball more consistently like they are now should help them do it.
Inside. And stolen by Brown. Pass to Walsh. Nice ball movement by Boston. To the paint. Tipped. Oh, stolen by Embiid. To the inside. Maxey. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. George has got his 5th assist in this one.
Oh, a high motor in close to the rim. Maxey finding a window and converting.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls the timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. And Boston with some changes. Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Queta. Hauser comes in for Walsh. And it's White in for Pritchard. Oubre, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Hauser outside. Pass to Brown. Shot clock at 5. White for 3. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. The Sixers lead by 12. Here's Oubre. And here's George. The 3. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
And at the offensive end, George persistent and consistent.
Tatum from long range. That shot makes him 7 for 14. He's been good tonight.
That's his 2nd triple this quarter after hitting 1 earlier. This is how you space the floor.
Embiid, a screen on Tatum. Over to the left wing. Embiid's got space. Boston pulls it in. Tatum's got 6 rebounds in the game. Outside White. Back to Tatum. Back to White. Jacks up a 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Yeah, just knocking down every free throw. I mean, I love to see this kind of efficiency.
Philadelphia shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game. Pritchard's checked in for Jason Tatum. That one's no good.
You really can't understate the energy Maxey brings to his game. Not just effort level, but his attitude and how that spreads to his guys out there.
And another miss by Philadelphia.
Yeah, he hasn't had the best night from the field, but his teammates have had his back.
And Maxey's got the ball here for the 76ers. Here's George. That one falls. 8 of 10 and scoring with confidence.
Getting it done inside. You know, I love seeing George be active on the interior.
Pritchard surviving the D. Over Maxey. Offline from the top of the key. The Sixers lead by 15. Oubre passes to Maxey. Here's Edgecombe. Embiid, a screen on White. Pass to Embiid. Three-pointer. Sends it home from three-point land. Embiid's got 6 points in the quarter.
And we've seen Embiid hit threes for years, and his touch is still impressive. You just never see that on a man Joel's size.
The three. Oh, Jaylen Brown from extended range.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Grimes is checked in. Philadelphia's got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Pritchard with a steal. White, the pass to Pritchard. Now Hauser fires the three. Ooh, poked away. And so the ball out of bounds. Embiid touched it last. Walsh is checked in for Boston. Here's Brown. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And that one misses.
There are so many different roles Jaylen Brown can take on for his team.
Embiid against Vucevic. Now here's Embiid. He's covered closely. 6 on the shot clock. And Embiid gets the double team. Yes! Embiid from in close.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Philadelphia leading by 15. George passes to Oubre. Back to George. Outside Grimes. Pass to Embiid. Kicks it to George. From behind the arc. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Brown. Oh, look out! JB throwing it down.
Well, we're seeing this more and more out of Brown. The ability to take over for an extended period of time.
Here's Edgecombe. Embiid, a screen on White. Down low. And Embiid with the slam.
Woo, that was big time. I mean, a dunk contest finish from Embiid. This guy can fly.
Outside White. Here's Vucevic. Rebound by Philadelphia. Embiid's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Pass to George. Lets it go from deep. Drills it from deep. George has got 8 here in this quarter.
Well, over the course of the night, he's been taking shots he's comfortable with, and it's working.
And so it's Philadelphia, a sizable 18-point lead. Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports.
Yeah, these guys are dialed in, getting to their spots and taking their shots.
Great rhythm to their offense. Looking at how the Celtics. Thanks as always.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining 2K Sports and our coverage of this first round. Paul George has been sensational.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
White and Brown team up as the backcourt. Jason Tatum out there with Nikola Vucevic. And it's Hauser in at the 3, the small forward. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Pass to Embiid. Now here's George. The 3-ball. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
And the call will be against Kelly Oubre. That's his first foul. Now White, yet to see a basket. Brown finds Tatum. 5 to shoot.
Yeah, just an outstanding defender. George's timing and feel for how to guard guys is a valuable commodity.
Maxey passes to George. And Embiid gets the double team. And here's Maxey outside. Yes, and it's Embiid picking up the assist. Embiid's got 3 assists in the game. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Here's Tatum. And George with some nice D.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Maxey against White. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
It sure is. They've certainly accepted the challenge. The trick now is to sustain this effort.
Pass to Tatum. Pure from 3-point range. Tatum's got 20.
Looking to find the rhythm he had in the first half. That's now his 4th three-pointer of the game.
Here's Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
Flat out dominant. Joel Embiid having his way tonight.
And here's White. Still no points. Tatum inside, working on George. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Philadelphia has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the 3rd. Out to the right wing. Vucevic against Embiid. From 17. Rebounded by the Celtics. Tatum's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
It's stolen by Maxey. Fast break. Here comes Philadelphia. And Edgecombe the bucket on the assist by Maxey.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the 3rd quarter. Outside White. 3-pointer Vucevic. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
This is not how they wanted to start the second half. Just 1 of 5 so far.
Maxey, that's good. And we may have an injury here. That does not look good.
And you guys know that this is something every player worries about, no matter your age or your ability.
Yeah, teams do everything they can to protect against it, but at this point, all you can do is hope he's not gone for too long.
Cadis checked in for Boston. Outside White. Back to Brown. And he connects with a jumper. Brown's got 20 points.
Great call having Brown run pick and roll. He is so confident with the ball in his hands.
For 3, Maxey. That one no good. Good work defensively by White. Brown drives in. Paul George pulls it in. George has got rebound number 7 tonight. The 3 from Edgecombe. Queta pulls it in. And so Brown will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Oubre passes to Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
At 7 feet tall, Embiid looks to dunk often, especially when he's got good positioning.
Here's Keita. He's scoreless. Tatum looking it over. Just 4 to shoot. Oh, steps back and drains the jumper.
He's so good in that medium range area. Tatum can create space and shoot over the top of the defense.
George sets a screen. Here's Oubre. Keita pulls it in. Keita's got 7 rebounds in the game. Nice ball movement by Boston. Right side Tatum. Another steal. Up top George. Hounded by Tatum. Pass to Maxey. Puts it up from 15. Counted. Embiid's got 6 here in the quarter. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Philadelphia.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
Well, another thing they've been doing right in this one is making the most of turnovers. Lots of points for them tonight off of them.
Here's Maxey. Boston pulls it in. Outside, Brown. Back to Tatum. Embiid with a steal. And now the Sixers on the break. And there's Oubre. That one's good on the assist from Edgecombe. Oubre's got his first points of the night.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Outside, Brown. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
And when you talk about Jaylen Brown, you have to bring up his two-way ability. He's a pure scorer who can also guard the opposing best wing. There aren't a lot of guys like Brown in the league.
That free throw no good. The Celtics making a switch here. Pritchard's checked in. And he sinks the second. And he nails the third. Philadelphia has gone 3 of 5 from downtown here in the second half. Pass to Embiid. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Embiid's got 8 here in this quarter.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Outside Pritchard. On the wing, Tatum. He's got 22. 6 to shoot. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Well, look, you're talking about one of the more dynamic scorers in this league. Jason Tatum putting on a show.
Grimes, the pass to Barlow. Pass to Edwards. Here's Grimes. Three-pointer off the mark. Boston has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Tatum. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Garza's checked in for Derek White. Philadelphia also making some changes. Drummond's checked in for Embiid. And it's Walker in for Terry.
Well, look, what makes Tatum special is he helps you in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and on the glass.
Drummond, a screen on Pritchard. Grimes, the pass to Drummond. And Drummond with the jam.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Outside, Brown. Now here's Tatum. He's got 27. Pass to Garza. Drives to the hoop. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Boston shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. First free throw is good. Walsh is checked in for Boston. The 76ers also with a sub. Lowry's checked in. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
Staring at this deficit, they're trying to be more aggressive and get themselves to the line.
Pass to Drummond. The jump hook. Again, Philadelphia.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
Pritchard from outside. Barlow grabs a miss.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Lowry outside. Here's Drummond. Lays it up and banks it in. Drummond's got 8.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
And Pritchard, here we go. Pass to Brown. Back to Pritchard from deep. Rebound by Philadelphia.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Drummond finds Lowry. Back to Drummond. It's Grimes on the wing. And stolen by Brown. All right, let's head to the sidelines. We've got some news on Nikola Vucevic. Allie, take it away.
Thank you. I just talked with Boston's head athletic trainer. As of right now, he's calling it a severely sprained ankle, which I'm sure isn't what coach wanted to hear. Here in the midst of a playoff run, the worst time to lose a valued contributor. Guys?
Allie, thanks for the report.
Well, look, injuries take a mental toll as well. These guys all want to be contributing to the best of their ability. It's tough to sit out and watch.
There's a screen. Pritchard from outside. Gets the 3 to fall. Pritchard's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the 3-ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring.
Pritchard from outside. Drummond grabs the miss.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Lowry, the pass to Grimes. Lowry with a screen on Brown. And here's Edwards outside. It's rebounded by Walsh. The Celtics have gotten 7 of 15 shots to hit in the second half. Kick out to Brown. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Pass to Keita. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Well, as his career has progressed, Brown's really improved his playmaking. Credit to him for putting in the work.
From outside the arc. That one is off. Joel Embiid, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the 76ers. Piling up the numbers that quarter. Already, he's got a double-double. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammates.
Great to have you with us again as we return to our coverage of round 1. On the court for Philadelphia to start the 4th. Quentin Grimes out there with Trendon Watford. Then it's Andre Drummond. Then there's Edwards. And it's Barlow in at the 4. Got a piece of it. Here's Shireman, covered by Grimes. Stolen by Drummond. Tatum against Edwards. Watford outside. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. The first free throw is good. Terry's checked in for Barlow. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And so it's Pritchard with it. He brings it up for the Boston Celtics. Pass to Shireman. Barlow's checked in for Philadelphia. Here's Garza. Outside Pritchard. Clock at 6. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Watford outside. Pass to Barlow. Inside. And it's blocked. Tatum with it. Outside Pritchard. To the middle. Deflects the pass. Pass break. Here comes Philadelphia. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Great recognition. Understanding that that one is all him.
Yeah, beating everyone up the floor and finishes off the break.
Tatum against Edwards. 5 on the clock. Pass to Garza. Launches a 3. No luck on that one. The 76ers have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Yep, that one's good.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
And it's Tatum missing. The 76ers have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Pass to Drummond. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Now Tatum. Puts it up. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. Tatum's got 29 points.
Look, he's doing what he can to try to keep them afloat offensively, continuing to stay aggressive.
Now Drummond. Pulls it from 20. Boston with a rebound. Tatum's got 11 rebounds in the game. Pass to Shireman. Back to Tatum. Takes a 3. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Drummond's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And here's Grimes. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
And here's Pritchard. On the wing, Tatum. Here's Edwards. Down low. And Pritchard pulls it down. Pritchard's got 4 rebounds now. On the wing, Tatum. Pass to Keita. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum.
Well, the efficiency is there, but not the volume. He needs to start doing this every trip down the floor to close the gap.
Watford the pass to Drummond. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Some changes for Boston. Walsh is checked in for Garza, and it's Brown in for Shireman.
Well, he's one of the best rebounders we've ever seen. Drummond controls the defensive glass, and at the other end, he creates second chance opportunities.
Here's Tatum. Good. Tatum's got 31 points.
Yeah, I'd call this ideal scoring distance. It's almost too easy.
There's a screen. Terry, the pass to Drummond. Outside Grimes, just 5 to shoot. The 3 is up. The rebound by Jason Tatum. Tatum's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. A nice shot by Walsh.
Well, Brown is always looking to score, but he's far from a selfish player, and he will move the ball, too.
Pass to Drummond. Back to Grimes. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Man, good whistle there.
The first one falls.
And really strong at the line since the break.
And Boston with some changes. Hauser comes in for Walsh. And it's White in for Keita. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Barlow's checked in. The Celtics have gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth. Edwards against Brown. Over Edwards. Tatum passes to Brown. Over Edwards. Brown gets the bucket. Brown's got 24 points.
When he gets to his spot, Jaylen Brown is money from the mid-range.
It's an even 3-on-3 break. Oh, Drummond with a block. Pass to Edwards. Here's the 3. That shot, no good. Brown with some nice D.
I've been in this position. Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger. He may be a little overeager.
Well, that's now his third triple of the game, first here in this second half.
Outside Grimes. Here's Terry. White with a steal. To the inside. Tatum. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Well, there's a high percentage look for Tatum. The defense did what it could.
And the Celtics making a change here. Keita's checked in. Lowry, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Philadelphia has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Grimes. Shoots from 12. Jaylen Brown with a rebound. And so it's Brown with it. He brings it up for the Celtics. Here's Keita. Drummond defending. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Savvy. Brown does what he can to help the team win, and he's upgraded his passing.
Pass to Grimes. And miss after miss right now.
Yeah, really unlike him to have this kind of game from 3.
Back to White. Outside Tatum. They set the pick. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Edwards finds Drummond. Philadelphia moving it around. And here's Lowry from the arc. Rebounded by the Celtics. Hauser outside. There's Tatum with the 3. And the three-pointer goes. Tatum's got 36 points.
Making his mark from long range today. That's his second triple of the half, his 5th overall.
Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle.
Well, there's the craftiness of Lowry. He's always excelled at drawing fouls.
And the first one at the line is good. The 76ers making a switch here. Walker's checked in. He does not get the second one.
You know, the savvy Kyle Lowry brings to his game is really special. He's so good at exploiting your weaknesses and causing trouble for you on both ends.
Here's Walker, and the jam by Walker.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Tatum against Walker. And there's the rejection. Now here's Lowry. Outside Grimes. He buries it from three. Grimes has got 9 points now in the second half.
And that's a smart read by the veteran Lowry. He's so good at seeing the floor.
Brown scanning the floor. Outside Tatum. Puts up a three. Buries it from three. Tatum's got 39.
And nice shot by Tatum, answering the three from the other end.
Pass to Grimes. Drummond with the screen. Blocked! And that'll be Philadelphia's ball as it goes out of bounds. Sixers able to keep the possession. Watford's checked in for Lowry. Watford with it. Outside Grimes. Clock at 4. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. Terry's checked in for Philadelphia. And the free throw, no good. Boston has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Kid has got 6 here in the quarter.
And capturing the series momentum up front. This is a monster Game 1 win for the 76ers.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And they have to be pleased with how they got this series started tonight. A nice 1-0 lead.
The key now is to carry this same energy forward and get that second win. These are the playoffs, so you can't afford to relax or think you've got the series in the bag.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Joel Embiid.
I have to say, he was totally unleashed tonight. Flying up and down the court, helping out however he could. He made a big impact on both ends.
Barlow's checked in for Walker. "50 seconds left to play in the fourth. Now here's Brown. The D's right on him. And the Celtics tack on 2 more.
They're on a little run right now, but I'm wondering, where was this energy earlier?
Yeah, it's so frustrating as a coach when it takes your team this long to get into a rhythm.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Outside White. Back to Tatum. Steps back and shoots. Buries the jump shot. Tatum's got 41.
Yeah, the closer Tatum gets, the easier it is for him. His touch is just so good.
So no problem for Philadelphia as they get the win. And it always takes a lot of pressure off a team when they get the win in Game 1.
It's the most important game of the series. They've shown they know how to beat this team. The formula's in place. Now they just have to stick with it for the next few games.
Joel, in the past, you've certainly had your critics, and you have not run from them. What are you looking to prove out there?
Just being dominant, so I want every time people hear my name, I want them to know that I'm a dominant player.
Well, you do have the ability to dominate every single night. Good luck moving forward.
All right, thanks, Allie. And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, here's